Shalom Yasharala. Before I start running my mouth, let me give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rachahakwatash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brothers on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom Bayatah Davada. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, Shalom to you, Mashrakah. Yishahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And I'm going basically into the comment board. Because this lesson that I did, you see it at the top. Baptism is the word, and it's only for the Israelites. And then you got a few comments. I ain't going to address this one down here, with it, I guess what this says, legs or whatever, 5270. I ain't going to address this idiot. But matter of fact, we'll read those before I get into it. This idiot says, if I wasn't Hebrew, it would be for me too, because I bind myself to the Most High. Hey, you can't bind yourself to the Most High. What are you talking about? What did Yahweh say? What did Yahweh say? You can't choose me. You haven't chose me, but I have chosen you. And who is he? Who was he talking to? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's John the 15th chapter. Who was he talking to when he said that ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you? He was talking to the disciples, first and foremost, and to the Israelites, period, in general. See? So what it looked like these heathens saying that they chose the Most High, or they binding themselves to the Most High. The only people on earth that's binded to the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the Israelites. So that shows you how simple this person is. He said, if I wasn't Hebrew, it would be for me too, because I bind myself to the Most High. And then I sent his ass this, and what it says, a message to the disciples and the rest of the Israelites. John 15 and 16. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he may give it you. 2nd Ezra 5:22-27 is the point. And among all the multitude of people, thou hast gotten thee one people. And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. 2nd Ezra 3:13, verse 16 is the point. And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou did choose him to thee, and put by Esau, so Jacob became a great multitude, right? So let's go back, right? And then he come typing in. Somebody says, it's okay to be Gentile as long as you bind yourself to the Most High and all his truth. Like, that don't even sound like some a brother would be saying. I text back to him and said, Hebrews 9 and 19-20 is the point, saying this is the blood of the covenant which Yahweh had enjoined, meaning binded unto you. Exodus 24 and 4, verse 8 is the point. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord had made with you concerning all these words. See, he ain't saying nothing, but let's get back to the point though. Come back up, this guy come sending some shit in. You see what it say? Yeshua HaMashiach is Savior of all mankind. Oh yeah? Really? Really? We already know that's not true. Who cares how these people feel? Who cares how you... don't nobody care about none of that. Me personally, I don't. Yeshua HaMashiach is Savior of all mankind. That's a lie. Race means nothing to to Mashiach. What? Race means nothing, so the children of Israel don't mean nothing to Yahushua? Get the hell out of here. What the Most High said, Isaiah 40 and 15, for the nations to him like a drop that fallen from a vessel, with roughly paraphrasing, they are nothing, but to be like spittle, and 2nd Ezra 6 and 55 and 56. Like, come on, man. These people is through. Because he died and rose again to reconcile both the Hebrew and the Gentile to the Most High. Wrong. This is the everlasting covenant. What? This guy is through. I text him. Wrong. Matthew 15 to 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Romans 4:25. Who was delivered for our offenses and was raised again for our justification. Who? He was delivered for the Israelite offenses, and he was raised again for the justification of the Israelites, and only the Israelites, not no all people. Now let's go into this guy's thing, right? And we're going to deal with this one, right?
Hey guys.
Now, I'm not saying, I ain't picking on this person because of how he looked. Because, although I don't like that look, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, you got Israelites that be want to fuck on these Edomite bitches, and your child come out looking like that, hey, that's on you. Just how them people hate, and hey, it is what it is. Just how those people hated us for saying, oh, you fucking niggas, you looked like this. Hey, I got that same hatred towards motherfuckers that look like that. Now, if you are people, then hey, you are people. Hey, I ain't got nothing but love for you. But 9 times out of 10, you looking like this, you're goddamn Edomite. Like I said, you got some odd people that look like this, speckled birds. You look like all other nations, whatever Jake been putting his dick in, you're cheating 9 times out of 10. That child, if he went into the same nation, you'd come out looking like that nation. I ain't got nothing but love for them. But I'm talking about an Edomite. You can fuck off. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get into this, play this. And this guy, these people is through, man. Through.
Did all these things for you. Sent the Son. The Son died. Remember, the Father was in the Son. When the Father turned away from the Son, when Jesus took all sin upon himself on the tree, the Father turned away because he dwells far from sin, far from darkness. And the Son took all the sins of the world all at once upon him, upon himself. He became...
Oh, yeah? You heard what he just said. And this is that Christian garbage. He said that Yahushua came and took the sins of the world upon him. Meaning everybody, Moabites, Ishmaelites, Hamites, every motherfucking body the sins. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. And this is what makes me think that he's a fucking Edomite. Now you can expect this from your people. They two-third asses. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about these scriptures. Whatever these Edomites taught them, that's what they gonna repeat. But this Edomite, for him saying some shit like that, he don't know nothing. Simple as hell. See? And let's play a little bit more, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to address all these points. So we're going to deal with that one, where he says that Mashiach died for the sins of the world. We're going to grab that, right? Matter of fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get that right now. Let's go ahead and get that right now. I ain't going to wait till later. Fuck that. Let's get that right now. Let's get that right motherfucking now. Let's get it right now. Man. I tell you, boy. Hey, just leave me alone. Don't make no comment. If you a heathen, don't make no comment. Just be the fuck quiet. Leave me the fuck alone. And everything will go smoothly. And everything will motherfucking go smoothly. Just leave me the fuck alone. See? But let's get them though. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Matter of fact, let me just pull my sword out right quick. Let's pull this sword out right quick. And then we can go ahead and get on into these real quick. Alright, let's dress this. What did he say? He said Mashiach died all the sins of everybody else was laid upon him. Let's grab this. Let's cut that up real quick. Now, damn, I want to punch it up. But, matter of fact, you know what? I will do that. Punch it up. I was going to read it out the sword. Bear with me. But let's just punch this up so I can go into it. Let me just punch this up. First one we going to go to is St. John 1:29, right? And we're going to address a few things that this guy say. Come on. Hurry up. I ain't got no time to be waiting. Just bear with me, Yasharala, while I grab this. Because that shit, boy. I'm like, what they leaving all these comments for? All because you do a video on this damn coon that's basically trying to join everybody to this. You know, everybody, you know, the Edomites ain't they all hurt. They hurt. And the shit is amazing how you see our people. These niggas is through. Like, I ain't never seen so many plantation mindset motherfuckers in my life, man. How hard our people fight for damn Edomites to be. Oh, the Edomites, they, this is for them too. I ain't never seen that shit ever in my life before. To where you done been fucked over every which way but right by these goddamn people. And then all you can sit back and do is say is that, no, it's for them too. I don't get that, man. Like, it really bothers me. It really bothers me, man, because I didn't grow up in no household where our people was, man, my people, you ain't even let them motherfuckers through our front door motherfucking door. You ain't even let them through their front door. So I don't get that, man. I really don't get it, man. But let's get straight into it, though. You know, now, through this whole thing, and you go see, never once did he say he was an Israelite. Never once did he say his grandfather was a brother that went into an Edomite woman, had his daddy. His daddy grew up and went into an Edomite woman, and that's why he looked like that. He didn't say that. See? But let's go grab this, though. John 1:29. Let's go down to it real quick. I'm going to read it up. John 1:29, straight to the point. What did he say? That Yahweh Shah, that all the sins of the world was laid upon him? What it says? And it says what? John 1:29. The next day, John seeth Yahweh Shah coming unto him, and said, Behold, the Lamb of God, which taketh away the sins of the world. See? And you think that's talking about everybody? This is only talking about the Israelites. Because if it was talking about everybody, when you click on to that world, it would say oikamini, meaning everybody in the world, everybody. It don't say that. When you go into it, and then you got three words for the word world. Well, you got more, but it's just the main three. You got cosmos, oikamini, and eons. And aeons, or well, however they want to pronounce it. Aeons is time or age. Oikamini is talking about all the earth and the inhabitants. And then you got cosmos. The cosmos is referring to the Israelites. A specific orderly arrangement. And who was that specifically orderly arrangement? The Israelites. That certain group of constellations pertains to the Israelites only. That certain group of people that's on earth. So when you click onto it, it's going to say cosmos. Let's see.
Strong's G 2889. Cosmos.
Cosmos. See? And that's only pertaining to the Israelites. Period. Point blank. It ain't talking about oikumene, meaning everybody. It's talking about the Israelites. That orderly arrangement. And that's only talking about a specific constellation. Not all the stars that's in the heaven. Only a certain specific constellation. And that certain specific constellation is a certain people. The Israelites. Not all the people that's on earth. Just that certain people. The Israelites. See? Let's grab that and grab another one. Hebrews 9 and 26. Hebrews 9 and 26. It says, for then must he have often have suffered since the foundation of the world, but now, once in the end of the world, he appeared to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself. And he put away the sin of who? The Israelites. That we have the opportunity to repent and be forgiven and be given a pardon through Yahushua. See, this ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So if you're not an Israelite, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Let's continue.
Became the curse for us. And then he went to the grave. He went into the darkness. And in the Psalms is so amazing. Through the Spirit, it revealed that Jesus called out to God in the darkness and said, do not leave my soul. Do not leave my soul in the pits of darkness.
What the hell is he talking about, man? Wait. First of all, Yahushua, when he's talking about when he was killed, what is he talking about? He think Yahushua went into hell or something? Because ain't no motherfucking hell. Hell is a condition that you go through on earth. Not when you die and then your spirit goes somewhere to burn for all eternity. So that's the way he explained it. See? Now let's grab that real quick, what he was talking about. Psalms, let's grab it real quick. Psalm 16, right? The 16th chapter. And let's go down to verse 10. What it says. Matter of fact, I'll start at 9. Therefore, my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. Verse 10. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer the Holy One to see corruption. See, what was he talking about? When Yahushua died, he didn't see corruption, meaning because his body wasn't left in the tomb, in the grave, to where it wither and it be done and it be consumed with the worms and so on and so forth. See? And not only that, but his bones will be taken out of his graves like David, Solomon, and the rest of our people's bones was taken out of this shit. See? But let's go grab the other one because it's reiterated in Acts. Right? Acts 2, and it's talking about him going to the grave. That's it. They ain't talking about, and then he was in the grave, he was in the darkness, and he cried out to the Most High. Man, what the fuck? Hey, man, these people are through, man. Let's grab it. Acts 2 and 27. What it says, same thing. Let's read it again. Acts 2:26. Therefore did my heart rejoice and my tongue was glad. Moreover, all my flesh shall rest in hope. Because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. Thou hast made known to me the way of life. Thou shalt make me full of joy with thy countenance. Then it says what? Man and brother, let me freely speak of you, of the patriarch David, that he is both dead and buried, and his sepulchre is with us unto this day. Therefore, being a prophet, and knowing that Yahweh has sworn with an oath to him, that of his fruit, Slakia, that of the fruit of his loins, according to the flesh, he would raise up Yahushua to sit on his throne. He seeing this before spake of the resurrection of Mashiach. And I just read that in Psalms 16 and 11, right? So what it says, it's like 16 and 10, and what it's in 11, what it says, seeing this before spake of the resurrection of Yahushua, Mashiach, that his soul was not left in hell, neither his flesh did see corruption. See that? This Yahushua had Yahweh raised up, where we are all witnesses. See? So his body didn't see corruption because why? It was taken out of the grave. He was raised back to life out of the grave. Not he was somewhere in darkness and he cried unto the Most High, and then stupid shit, man. See? And what it's talking about with his body didn't see corruption because, like I said, the worms devoured the flesh and so on and so forth. But also that corruption, what did David and Solomon do? They saw corruption. Let's grab it real quick. Jeremiah, right? The 8th chapter. And we go start at 1. At that time, said the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of his princes, and the bones of the priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves. You see that shit? And they shall spread them before the sun and the moon, and all the hosts of heaven, whom they have loved, and whom they have served, and after whom they have walked, and whom they have sought, and whom they have worshipped. They shall not be gathered nor buried. They shall be but dung upon the face of the earth. So you see what these heathens did to us? See? So Mashiach wasn't going to be left in it. Man, you think if Mashiach's body would have been left in the tomb, if he wouldn't have been resurrected and they'd have left him in the grave, man, these people would have been digging him up and doing all kind of crazy ass shit. These stinky ass dogs, they going to their land, grabbing their bodies and coming and bringing them over to our land and saying, look, this is what we dug up here and this is what this person looked like. And you, hey, these devils, hey, they got hell to pay. They got hell to pay. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. Let me grab a couple more and then I'm going to end it off.
And it says that God heard him and he called him up. Because it's impossible to kill God, and Jesus is God. Jesus is one with the Father. God is a family. Jesus is the inheritor of all things. The Father gives him all things, freely and gladly. And how much more so, through faith, those who believe the promises of God, because God can't lie, how much more so are they inheritors of all things with Jesus as our elder, our priest, the one who intercedes on our behalf. Faith.
First of all, who is the heirs with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? Only the Israelites, man. If you not an Israelite, you ain't gonna be you ain't joint heir with Yahushua. What did he say? Let's grab that real quick. Let's grab that. Psalms 2. And I start at 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh has said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel. But what did he say? Ask of me. See? So when you go into this, when you go to Revelation, same thing, being reiterated, but Yahushua is telling this to who? He's telling this to us. See? Because we are joint heirs. Matter of fact, let me grab that one first, though. Romans, right? 8. And let's go down to the point, though, right? We're going to start at 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yasharallah. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. What it says? That we may be also glorified together. See? So when Mashiach come in his glory, because he going to do what? When he come in his glory, matter of fact, let me grab that one before I get it. He come in his glory, that's Matthew 19 and 28. What it says? And Yahweh shall say unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit upon the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, meaning ruling in our land. See? So going back to that Romans 9 And 16, 17, and if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. And what is that glory? Let's go grab it. You see, in the kingdom, Revelations 2 and 26. And what does it say? We're written in red, so this Yahweh speaking, and he says what? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as a vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. What? Received what of his father? Rulership, kingdom over the whole earth. And we are joint heirs with Yahweh in that glory. See? So this is only for the Israelites. This ain't for no everybody. See? I don't care nothing about that. It's just the scriptures. Fuck all them emotions.
It is so important, especially in this time, because the whole goal of the enemy is to break your faith. That's the whole goal. And the only way to stand strong, I'm learning, the only way to stand strong at this time is to have unshakable faith. No matter what happens around you. I've had a woman run her car into my house in the last couple months. I had a big old tree branch. I mean, it was a big tree branch. Almost crushed my car. I've had drug addicts come up and say things to me that are so strange you wouldn't believe it. I've had bad female.
Yeah. And that don't mean nothing. That don't mean because you going through little trials and tribulations like that you an Israelite. Shit, you had a Most High will send a flood, a tornado or a flood around a bunch of Edomites and then wash all their houses and their cars all the way down the street. All the way down the road or whatever they fuck they want to say. Wash all their shit down the street, Dan. And that's judgment coming upon y'all asses. See? But the point is, hey, you go specify that you are Israelite. All that heathen shit, you downtown tell you're a damn Edomite. And if you're not, you're supposed to be clarifying and proclaiming that I'm not no Edomite, like most brothers that might happen to look like that. They're clarifying, they'll let you know that I ain't no motherfucking Edomite. I'm an Israelite. They'll let you know that.
Try and seduce me. In the last couple years, I've had all sorts of things, attacks from the devil, and thankfully God uses all things for the good of those who are called according to his purpose. So if you love God with all your heart, don't let anybody try and convince you that you don't. Even if they see a flaw, even if you've sinned, even if you make a mistake, because the righteous fall 7 times, but they get back up. The wicked fall into mischief. It means they don't ever get back up. They give up. And they just go along with the inclination of their wicked hearts. The righteous soul repents right away. It realizes I've done wrong in the face of God and that I deserve judgment, and the righteous soul asks for mercy. And because God can't lie, in the covenant, we receive mercy. That's the whole point. Back in the...
You see that? All the talk. It sound good, but all this we and us, the Israelites is the we. The Israelites is the us. Period, point blank. All this Christian garbage with this is for everybody. That's a goddamn lie. Now, who did the Most High said he had mercy on? It's everything. It's all about the Israelites, man. When you go into the scriptures and you understand them, it's all about the Israelites, man. Period, point blank. Let's grab that. Who did the Most High said he was going to have mercy for? He told Moses that he was going to have mercy for who? Let's grab it. We'll grab the first one. Exodus 20. And we'll grab this. Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord Yahweh thy power, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is under water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow thyself down to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. And verse 6, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Who? The Israelites. Period, point blank. Let's go to Exodus 33. This is who the Most High said he had, who he told Moses that he had mercy for and mercy on, right? Let's grab this. Exodus 33 and 13. Now therefore, I pray thee, if I have found grace, and when you go into the word grace, it's going to tell you what? Grace is mercy. Now, if I click it, it's going to go to this word. And I'm just going to play it so you can hear it. Just to let you know I ain't just... Now, when you go into that word, it's basically, it's con. Now, that word con, it says favor, grace, charm, favor, grace, elegance, favor, acceptance. Meaning acceptance meaning you agreed of what's being said. That's why when we say con meaning we agreeing of what's being said. We accepting what's being said. So that's the word you got there, con, right? Now, when you click on this H, let me click it first.
Strong's H 2580. Chain.
You know, Hain is con. So you click on this H 2603, Kanan, right? It's gonna say what? To be gracious, show favor, pity, which is mercy. To show favor, mercy. To be gracious, and then you come down to the point, and it's gonna say what? To direct favor, to have mercy on. So what is that grace is talking about? Mercy, right? Going back to Exodus 33 and 13. Now therefore I pray thee, if thou hast found grace, mercy in thy sight, show me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace, mercy in thy sight, and consider that this is thy people. Jumping down to verse 15, saying it again. For wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace, mercy in thy sight? Is it not that thou goest with us? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth. See, so who's he talking about? These are the Israelites. So when you go to Deuteronomy, the 5th chapter, he going to reiterate that. Now, Exodus, when he said that in Exodus 20, that was talking to our fathers. They had to stay in the wilderness 40 years for their disobedience and died there. Now, Deuteronomy, the 5th chapter, he's reiterating this to their children before they go into the land. And he's repeating the same thing to them. See? Which is Deuteronomy, the 5th chapter, starting at the 9th verse and the 10th verse. It said, what? Verse 10, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. See? The same thing. This is who he's showing mercy to. The Israelites. Jumping to Isaiah 14. And I'm just doing this to proclaim these scriptures. The word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Yasharallah, and will set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. The point I wanted was mercy. He's going to have mercy on who? Jacob. He ain't going to have no mercy on no Edomites that fucked over, that fucked the Israelites over, that fucked them over thoroughly fucked us over. He ain't going to have no mercy on the motherfucking people that did that to us. See? So these people is through, man. But let's get into it and finish these last ones off, though, right? Let's get this.
God has mercy on whom he'll have mercy, and he pours his judgment out on who he chooses to pour his judgment out. But God
And then what was he talking about there? He was talking about Romans 9 around 18 or something. Romans 9, let me see. Romans 9 and verse Romans 9 and 15. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. That's for the Israelites. Then, when you go down to verse, what? What is that? 18. There had he mercy on whom he will have mercy, Israelites, and whom he will he harden. That's all the other nations. See, that's why they hate you, because the Most High have hardened their heart, just like he did to Pharaoh. He hardened his heart to afflict the Israelites, just so he can fuck their ass up, just so he can have a valid reason for fucking your ass over. See? These people were something else, man. They're something else. I want to end it off, but I want to get the rest of this. Let's see what else he
Also
gonna say.
sets up a standard, and that standard is that he rejects the proud and haughty heart, the arrogant heart, and he gives grace to the humble, the meek, those who realize he's God and we're not. He's God, he always will be God, and we are not.
Listen.
We will never be God. No matter what this New Age Babylonian BS tries to say, you won't be God.
You heard him? Now, do that sound like an Israelite to you fellas? Or sisters? Do that sound like an Israelite to you, man? You supposed to be saying what the scriptures say. So let's go into them. You would never be God. No matter what this Babylonian or something say, you would never be God. Okay, let's see. Let's see, man. Let's go to the scriptures. Let's grab it and end it off. Just a few and end it off. Psalms 82. When I saw the comment, I was just going to overlook it. But then I said, man, this dude, these people are something else. Don't be commenting with me. I'm not nice. I'm not fucking nice. Don't comment to me. You leave a comment, you're a heathen, you leaving a comment, I'm going to do this. See? Psalms 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children. When you click that children, it's going to say bun, meaning sons of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. So what did he say? I have said, ye are gods. So you're wrong there, buddy. Let's go to another one. Let's get it out of Mashiach's mouth. John 10. And let's go down to verse 34. Start there. Yahushua answered, isn't it not written in your law? Who law? The laws of Yahweh Yahushua that he gave to Moses to institute to his people, the Israelites. I have said, ye are gods. What did Mashiach say? Yahushua answered them, isn't it not written in your law? I said, ye are gods. And if he called them gods unto whom the word of Yahweh came, and the scriptures cannot be broken. Who did the word of Yahweh come to? Let's grab it. Quick one. Acts 10 and 36. Scriptures. Because the scriptures trump your emotions. Acts 10 and 36. The word which Yahweh sent unto the children of Israel, preaching peace by Yahweh Shah Mashiach, he is Lord of all Israel. See? But when it say who the word came to? So those same people, the children of Israel, he said to the children of Israel, what? St. John 10 and 34. Yahweh Shah answered them, who? The Israelites. Isn't it not written in your law? I said, ye are gods. If he called them gods unto whom the word of Yahweh came, and the scriptures cannot be broken. It said what it says, and it can't be broken. See? Period, point blank. Let's get one more and end it off. Because this guy don't know what he's talking about. Zechariah. It's all scriptures, not emotions. Verse 12. And let's start at 7. Zechariah 12 and 7. The Lord Yahweh also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah, the real Judites, the real Israelites from the southern kingdom, and so on and so forth for the rest of the tribes. Verse 8, in that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, which is what? Judah and the rest of the tribes. And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And the house of David, which is Judah and the rest of the tribes, shall be as God, as the angels of Yahweh. What? As the angel of Yahweh before them. See? Man, these people don't know what they're talking about. They won't in on something that you're not welcome. It's like you're knocking on somebody's door and you got a sign on their door saying, beware of dogs or some shit. That means get your motherfucking ass off the porch and off the premises. You're not allowed. Straight up, man. So if you're not an Israelite, hey, this ain't for you. You're not welcome. Just be expectant and wait on captivity. Shalom, Yasharala. All praise be to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone. Much respect. And to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And to the Hakim and Akbat that's out there repenting, shalom to you, Mashpakah. Wa Barakatam. Shalom.